it passes better than a West.
A first down for Guy Smith on a great second effort as he avoids the tackle from the first man around the end.
Well, that was the first real look at the option tonight, Roy, and they had it read pretty well. Guy just broke some tackles on his own and hit the sideline and got good yardage. Well, it's probably one step away from breaking it.
Into Panther territory goes the Oak Grove Tigers. They're at the 48.5-yard line. First and 10. The offense looks rejuvenated tonight. And that's Yates. Chance Yates. Another Tiger first down at the 36-yard line of the Panthers.
Douglas on the stop for Sterlington. Roy, this is last week we did the same thing, sending Chance up that middle, and got real good yardage last week on it. And I think this will open up that option eventually. If we can keep a lot of pressure in the middle of that line, that'll make them focus less on that option pitch.
Chance had a big game last week, and it looked like he had a kind of a breakout game. Was going to go ahead and take control from that position, and he starts off extremely well here this season.
Starts off running hard tonight.
Very proud of that offensive line of Oak Grove. The blitz showing, and that's what they do. But Yates was able to go ahead, or Owens was able to get it back into the middle of the line and back to the line of scrimmage.
No gain.
Yeah, he tried to take it up between that guard and tackle there, and there was nothing happening there.
I didn't pick Owens up in the backfield that time, and they fooled me. Little Derek Owens, a 9th grader, number 2, usually going out there wide, as he does now with Showers on this side and Owens on the other. Yates and Smith in the backfield. Rogers under center. And Rogers was going to try to execute the option, and there was just too much penetration. He was able to get the ball off to Yates.
Yates on the carry.
And he picked up about a yard.
Yeah, Sterlington's really starting to control that line of scrimmage right now, Roy. They just coming right through our blocks and in the backfield with us, and we're trying to hand the ball off.
A good decision by Rogers that time as he was able to get the ball to Yates before he was wrapped up. And otherwise, there would have been a loss on the play. Third and a long 9 as the Tigers are faced with their first third and long situation of the evening. From the shotgun, Rogers throws. It's intercepted. It was tipped just as he turned it loose. That's number 3, and Guy Smith gets the tackle as Ryan Allen, one of the linebacker crew for Sterlington, picks up the dying quail. Just happened to be in the right spot at the right time.
Yeah, the ball was deflected at the line of scrimmage. One of the Sterlington linemen got his hands on the ball and deflected right into Allen's hands. And
so a forced turnover puts the ball in Sterlington's hands at the 38-yard line of the Tigers. And great field position as they get their first chance on offense. Jake Ashley at quarterback. And it's Hurtado and Davis in the backfield. Hurtado around the left side, and look at him go. That's Fernando Hurtado. And folks, if you hadn't heard much about him, he rushed for 2,161 yards as a junior last year with 37 touchdowns. So far this year, Hurtado has just run all over everyone that they have played. And that was no different. Now,
he just went off
no one touched him, Ricky. There was tremendous blocking.
Went right off that left tackle over there and then broke it to the outside and never was touched until he got 20 yards down the field.
So Ashley sets him up now from the 17-yard line, first and 10. They give to Davis up the middle. Davis powers his way all the way down to the 10-yard line. A gain of 7. It'll bring up second down and 3 at the 10-yard line.
When the folks see the replay of this, Roy, they'll see the Oak Grove offense run by Sterlington to a T. They've taken what we do and turned it against us.
Sterlington making no bones about it. They picked out what they consider to be one of the most successful programs in the area to emulate. And we're flattered, but by the same token, it hurts whenever they run it against you and make you like it. Hurtado up the middle across the 5, close to the 4-yard line. It'll be first and goal to go for the Panthers.
It'll be first
And
and
the
goal.
Sterlington Panthers come out strong here on their very first offensive possession. 6:20 left in the first quarter, and they're at the 4-yard line of Oak Grove, threatening to score first and goal. The Oak Grove defense has played strong in the red zone so far this year. They've played strong everywhere, but especially down there close to the goal line like this. Hurtado gets the call. He's caught back. Fumble.
They called it dead.
They blew it dead. And actually, Greg Smith was trying to get on it, and I don't think he did.
No, Sterlington recovered it anyway. But,
So it'll be second down at the 1-yard line.
I'm not sure they didn't blow that whistle a little quick.
It blew, so it was a legitimate call as Ashley brings them up, and Oak Grove prepares to try to hold them. There goes Davis, and he's in for the score. Sterlington leads 6-0 as he goes off left tackle and just powers his way through there. Good blocking.
Davis on just a straight ahead dive play and went right on in the end zone.
Nielsen comes on to attempt the point after. Ashley will hold. Jake Ashley, the son of head coach Dale Ashley. The coaching staff for Sterlington consists of Dale Ashley, the head coach, Mike Collins, Boyd Cole, Wes Gamble, Delton Dearman, and Todd Moore. A couple of Oak Grove natives there. They know Oak Grove's system very well. And they've done a good job of schooling the Sterlington Panthers. 6-0 is the score as the kick fails. And we will return with more Tiger football from Sterlington in just a moment.
My name's Mackenzie Foster.
Well, hi, Mackenzie. It's good to meet you. My name is Annette Mercer, and this is Mr. Robert Mercer. And did you know that we're the folks that bought your papa's business? And guess what? If you still need to bring your car in here, we can sure fix it for you.
Robert and Annette Mercer, who recently purchased Felmer's Automotive Clinic from Phil and Linda Helmer, are proud to continue as supporters of the Oak Grove Tigers and look forward in joining with West Carroll in their community pride and spirit. Phil Helmer will remain as service manager, and all repairs and inspections are continuing as usual. From old to new, or from large to small, Felmer's has qualified mechanics and the technical know-how to keep your car or truck on the road. Felmer's also services East and West Carroll Parish school buses. As an ASA member, Felmer's accesses all data, a continuously updated repair and diagnostic system. Save money and travel comfortable to all the Tigers games by having your air serviced and engine tuned up by mechanics you have come to know and trust over the past 17 years. Felmer's Automotive Clinic is located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. Go by or give them a call at 428-4236.
Sterlington as they prepare to kick off to the Tigers once again after scoring the first points of the game. After an Oak Grove turnover, Sterlington marches it down the field and scores. Rerun takes it at the 25 again.
Clarence plays for the fair catch, which is very smart to do as high as he's kicking that ball.
Be dangerous to do much else.
Yeah.
So it's first down for the Tigers at their 26-yard line, and they will have a 2-yard advantage over the last time they started. Rogers carries the play in from head coach Vic Dalrymple. And the Oak Grove Tigers on their second offensive possession will set up in the shotgun for the first down attempt with Guy Smith standing alongside. Rogers keeps it and runs. Kristen Rogers across the 40, out to about the 42.5-yard line goes the quarterback from the shotgun position. Just a little draw play from that shotgun position caught him off guard, and it's a first down.
Yeah, Douglas and Smith on the stop for the Panthers. Roy, they shooting the linebackers shooting the gaps, and if we ever get by that point, we got some running room.
A lot of blitzing and a lot of gunning going on from the Sterlington secondary or linebacker crew. Once again from the shotgun, Rogers takes the snap. It's offside.
Panthers are going to be offside. Exactly what they're doing is coming in, crowding them gaps, and messing us up on our blocking assignments. As soon as the ball snapped, they're shooting those gaps and trying to get in the backfield when we had the ball off.
Offside against the Panthers. It'll be 1st and 5 from the 47.5-yard line. And Oak Grove gets a little
They're showing
freebie
discipline
there.
to not move when they're crowding that gap, into them gaps there, boy.
Rogers goes up under center. Yates and Smith in the backfield as they'll set up in that pro I format. The pitch to Smith. He has to turn it in. He fumbles. It's recovered by Oak Grove at the line of scrimmage. And Guy Smith unable to really lock it in that time before turning it back up. And, of course, having to keep your eye on that man that's already made it into the backfield with you makes it difficult to really grab a hold of the ball and put it away.
Lindsey Ray Tyson got the ball back for us.
Good heads-up play by Tyson to retain possession. 2nd down and 4, a gain of 1 on the fumble. Yates with the carry. He's out very close to 1st down territory across midfield. Depends on the spot of the ball.
Number 40, Chance Yates on the carry.
Should be, I'm saying it's 1st down, Roy.
And it is. A 1st down signals the White Cat.
Chance just going right off that guard and center on the right side, picking up good yardage.
We appreciate all of the Oak Grove fans who made the trip over here to Sterlington this evening, somewhere in the neighborhood of 500 people over here on the Oak Grove side of the field. Now, a lot of these folks still come to Oak Grove games, live in other towns, maybe some of them right over here in Monroe area, but they love their Oak Grove Tigers. The pitch to Smith. He turns it back up. Has room. Guy Smith. A good run down across the 40. He's at about the right at the 40-yard line. 2nd down and 3.
Ryan Allen on the stop for the Panthers. Guy just taking the pitch, going off that right end out there, and we got enough blocking to free him up and pick up good yardage.
Allen, a 5'9", 215-pound linebacker, has good quickness and speed back there in the defensive secondary. Rogers comes up under center with 2nd and short yardage. Takes the snap, gives to Yates. And Chance Yates. I don't know how he does it, Ricky. He gets lost in the middle, and then you see him squirt through for a good gain.
They're trying to stand him up, but Chance is running low, and he's able to fall forward and gain another 2 yards from where he's initially hit.
That'll bring up 3rd down and just a few inches to go.
I think we're going to measure this one, Roy, because it's close.
They're going to take an official timeout for a measurement. I'm going to call it short by about a foot.
Okay, I'm going to...
Ricky's got the binoculars, and we're going to find out here in just a minute exactly what the deal is.
1st down.
And it's a 1st down just by the nose of the football.
Right on that white stripe of the front nose of the football.
So it's 2:23 left in the 1st quarter. Oak Grove gets a 1st down at the 38-yard line of the Panthers. And the Panther defense is unable to successfully put a stop to the Tiger running game. We've only attempted 1 pass on 3rd and long. It was batted down into the hands of the linebacker Allen, and he ran it back a little ways and set up the first score for Sterlington. There goes Smith.
Smith on the carry, 1st man to him, number
up
3.
the middle across the 35, or at the 35-yard line.
Smith just on a delay handoff to the tailback. A lot of faking going on in the backfield, and then handing off to Smith with a delay in the backfield.
Coach Dalrymple not wanting to take any chances here this evening on turnovers. We've had a fumble with a recovery, an interception, which was actually a forced turnover, a tipped ball, as you saw just a few moments ago. So this ball control offensive style has helped us. Yates down to the 31-yard line, a 4-yard gain. It'll bring up 3rd down and 3.
Chad Lambert on the stop for Sterlington Tigers, and that's one of your linemen having to go back there and make that stop.
Sterlington went to the Astrodome last year, where they faced Port Sulphur and came away just a little bit shy. Superdome, what'd I say? Astrodome? No, they didn't have to go all the way to Houston.
Close, Luke.
Came away with second place honors in Division I, Class 1. Hey, Rogers keeps the football down at the line of scrimmage.
Rogers keeps it themselves around the right side.
And it will bring up 4th down.
Steph Humphrey brings
And
up
Oak
4th down.
Grove will go for it. It'll be 4th and 2 from the 30-yard line.
Gained about 2 yards on that. What do you think? Maybe Yates up the middle?
Well,
Or are they going to be watching for that?
it's going to be interesting to see. I'm not the world's greatest play caller. When Tony was up here one night, it seemed like he was calling the plays. You and he were calling the game. I had a sore throat.
I'm not sure. I wouldn't go with just the quarterback sneak right up the middle.
Snap of the ball. Rogers is caught in the backfield. He throws it, and it falls harmlessly to the ground as Sterlington
Shows how much I know.
takes over on downs at their own 30-yard line. Well, that play sent Smith on a route toward the corner of the end zone. And I think he was the number one checkoff receiver as Rogers, with the good penetration, the blitz on Sterlington's part, was unable to get time to throw the ball. So the end of the first quarter shows Sterlington with a 6-0 lead. They'll swap ends, and we'll be back right after this word from our sponsors.
Precious Years Daycare, located at 401 Marietta in Oak Grove, is a proud sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. Traylyn Troya, director, and her staff offer loving care for newborns up to 12 years of age. Precious Years is a Class B licensed daycare. They are the only daycare in town offering services for infants, toddlers, preschool, and after-school care. Open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. for the convenience of working parents. Traylyn and her trained staff work hard in providing the best of care for your children. As a community and family supporter, Precious Years Daycare says, go get 'em, Tigers, take state. Precious Years Daycare, located in the Thomas Jason Lingo Life Center of the First United Methodist Church building at 401 Marietta, Oak Grove. Give them a call at 428-2414.
Goldman Equipment Company at 7340 Highway 65 North in Lake Providence is proud to be a sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. As your local John Deere dealership, Goldman's is there for you to provide service and support before and after the sale. No matter what your specialty, we offer the finest equipment under the sun, along with the quality, innovation, integrity, and commitment you have come to expect. Trained service professionals are on staff to assist you in all your parts and service needs, from residential and commercial to agriculture to construction and forestry, providing that not only is nothing built like a Deere, nothing is backed like one either. Be sure to stop by our showroom on 65 North across from beautiful Lake Providence and see our large selection of gift ideas from adults to kids. Toys, die-cast replicas, clothing, home and garden, and tools, just to name a few. Call Goldman's today at 559-2930 or 1-800-960-4732 and find out how you can own the quality, reliability, and durability of a John Deere at a surprisingly affordable price. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Clem's Creations, located on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove, specializes in creating the perfect floral arrangement for any occasion. Using fresh cut or silk flowers, Clem's designs beautiful centerpieces, wreaths, corsages, and more. In addition to their floral department, Clem's also offers a variety of gifts and novelties, including a large selection of specialty items for Oak Grove Tiger fans. And if the event calls for a tuxedo, look no further. As this area's tux rental headquarters, Clem's has several styles to choose from and will measure, order, and have you ready to go in just a few days. Need to add a personal touch to clothing or gifts? Monogramming is another special service available at Clem's Creations. And for your convenience, Clem's also serves as a local utility payment center. Simply drop your payment off, and they'll do the rest. Flowers, gifts, services, and convenience. You'll find it all at Clem's Creations on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove. Clem's Creations, creating smiles across the community.
Sterlington, Louisiana, where the Panthers lead the Tigers 6-0. It's Panthers ball, 1st and 10 at their own 30-yard line. Jake Ashley under center. Hands the ball off to Hurtado. There goes Fernando Hurtado. Caught and dragged down by Patrick Hill. And actually, Hill was trailing on the play. That's 83 Dusty Myers actually making that
Dusty
play.
caught him from behind. Well, we just, we're not able to get our hands on him at the line of scrimmage. He's going around that end and there's not anybody there to touch him.
Sorry about that, Dusty. I ought to know better. If you're not sure who's in on the play, call Dusty's number because he's in on most of them. Patrick Hill, also a tremendous athlete over there on the defensive side of the Tiger line. And it's 1st down on the 40 in Tiger territory. And Davis unable to get very many yards there. It's actually Hurtado with that ball.
Hurtado running at our end closed down and made that tackle. For the shortest gain he's had all night.
2nd down and 7 at the 37-yard line. And the Sterlington Panthers not having to do any passing so far either. Just strictly, it looks like a mirror reflection, and I guess you'd have to say the difference is the line between the two teams so far. There goes Davis around that right side. Good pursuit over there, but he's well down inside the 20-yard line before being taken down.
That was
Patrick Hill able to get over there in time to knock him down.
That was the option to the right side, just like we run, but the blocking was there.
Ball be spotted at the 22-yard line, 1st and 10.
At the 22-yard line, Sterlington has another 1st down.
Our defensive end's going to come up and make that quarterback make the pitch, but our outside linebacker or the quarterback wasn't there to be found.
Oak Grove takes a timeout. Coach Dalrymple wants to talk to his defensive unit, and we will be right back with more Tiger football.
The Corner Market and Nursery, located on Main Street in Oak Grove, is this area's home and garden headquarters, offering a large selection of live indoor and outdoor plants, fresh-cut floral arrangements, homegrown fruits and vegetables, and the ever-popular green peanuts. With autumn fast approaching, the Corner Market and Nursery will have just what you need for your fall gardens and flower beds and will help bring the beauty of the season to your home decor. Come by and check out their new shipment of fall plants and browse the gift shop where you'll find a great selection of unique home furnishings and gifts for everyone on your list. The Corner Market and Nursery also offers a beautiful selection of oak rockers and cypress swings and gliders, perfect for backyard relaxation and entertainment. Shop the Corner Market and Nursery for plants, produce, gifts, and more. And be sure to call them at 428-2727 and place your order for green peanuts. The Corner Market and Nursery in Oak Grove, bringing you the beauty, the fragrance, and the taste of each new season.
Coach Dalrymple to get things squared away. I think all he really had to do was remind them of their assignments and make sure that they were able to turn those plays inside out there on those ends, as the outside linebackers unable to get the job done. Hurtado on the carry off left tackle. Down to the 15-yard line goes Fernando Hurtado, a gain of 7.
That was number 8 on that. Hickman made the stop.
2nd and 3.
Colby Stevens, number 8.
I mean Stevens, wasn't I'm talking about. Kobe Stevens made the stop. Trying to give Chad credit.
And the Panthers come to the line, 2nd down and 3 from the 15-yard line. And we'll probably see some more running, Ricky. This time Davis gets it, and there was just nobody there. As Big John Moore and Greg Smith were just pancaked there on that right side. Couldn't do anything about it.
Well, it's just a counter dive is all it was. The fullback stayed in his spot, and the quarterback come back and handed it off in a the little delay, and it was just a counter to the right side. Nobody touched him.
So with 10:06 remaining in the first half, Nielsen comes on to attempt the extra point. It's 12-0 Sterlington on a 15-yard run by Davis. Point after attempt is no good. 12-0 is the score here in Sterlington. The Tigers trail the Panthers, and we'll be back in just a moment with more Tiger football.
My name's Mackenzie Crosby.
Well, hi, Mackenzie. It's good to meet you. My name is Annette Mercer, and this is Mr. Robert Mercer. And did you know that we're the folks that bought your Papa's business? And guess what? If you still need to bring your car in here, we can sure fix it for you.
Robert and Annette Mercer, who recently purchased Fellmer's Automotive Clinic from Phil and Linda Helmer, are proud to continue as supporters of the Oak Grove Tigers and look forward in joining with West Carroll in their community pride and spirit. Phil Helmer will remain as service manager, and all repairs and inspections are continuing as usual.
Papa is fixing stickles.
From old to new, or from large to small, Fellmer's has qualified mechanics and the technical know-how to keep your car or truck on the road. Fellmer's also services East and West Carroll Parish school buses. As an ASA member, Fellmer's accesses all data, a continuously updated repair and diagnostic system. Save money and travel comfortable to all the Tigers games by having your air serviced and engine tuned up by mechanics you have come to know and trust over the past 17 years. Fellmer's Automotive Clinic is located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. Go by or give them a call at 428-4236.
As Bug Nielsen prepares to kick off for Sterlington for the third time this evening here in the first half, sets his special teams unit. He goes ahead and kicks it deep. Derek Owens, number 2, back there, fumbles the ball inside the 10. Brings it out. And the little delay helps tremendously. Derek Owens all the way out to the 45-yard line. A 35-yard run back by the little freshman.
Ryan Allen there to make a stop.
Let's give the special teams unit from Oak Grove credit for a great job of providing some gaps there for Derek Owens to run through on a little bit of a delay because he mishandled the kick.
That's probably the last time they'll kick it deep.
Our cameraman tells us that we may have a little squealing on your sound this evening. We apologize for that, but a camera difficulty, and we'll work hard to keep that from happening anymore. From the shotgun, Rogers keeps and runs. Tristan Rogers, he's got room. Tristan Rogers, will he outrun him? Cut from behind by a speedy Jamar Smith from Sterlington, number 24. Catches him at the 14, or the 13, actually. First and 10.
Boy, we run something they probably hadn't seen. That's out of the shotgun. And we was in the shotgun and took the snap and started the option and just cut it up and took off with it.
First down from the 13-yard line as Oak Grove on a great, 2 big plays, actually. A 35-yard kick return, and then a, my goodness, 10, 20, 30, 42-yard run from scrimmage by Tristan Rogers. Pitches the ball to Smith. Smith around the right side. Guy Smith at the 10, at the 5. Touchdown. Now, yes, touchdown. Oh, I thought I saw him hold it out over the line as he went by the corner. Oak Grove's on the board. It's 12-6.
Hard running.
17.
Hard running by Guy Smith, Roy. He was hit several times and just pure determination to get in the end zone.
An excellent job by the tailback Smith to score for the Tigers as Clarence Jones comes on to attempt the point after. Rogers will hold. Clarence kicks, but it's blocked. The kick is no good. 12-6 is the score here in Sterlington as Oak Grove puts one on the board. A 2-play possession by Oak Grove with 9:17 remaining. We'll be right back with more Tiger football.
Precious Years Daycare, located at 401 Marietta in Oak Grove, is a proud sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. Traylyn Troya, director, and her staff offer loving care for newborns up to 12 years of age. Precious Years is a Class B licensed daycare. They are the only daycare in town offering services for infants, toddlers, preschool, and after-school care. Open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. for the convenience of working parents. Trail in and her trained staff work hard in providing the best of care for your children. As a community and family supporter, Precious Years Daycare says, go get 'em, Tigers, take state. Precious Years Daycare, located in the Thomas Jason Lingo Life Center of the First United Methodist Church building at 401 Marietta, Oak Grove. Give them a call at 428-2414.
Back as Clarence Jones prepares to kick off for Oak Grove. Backbeat to receive is number 32 for Sterlington, a junior running back. Taken by the up man at the 25-yard line. He was hit immediately. They'll mark it at the 23, where Sterlington will take it first down.
That was number 80, Logan Zager, on that hit for the Tigers.
Good job by Zager getting down there and covering that kick. Number 83 for Sterlington was the recipient of that hit, John Damstetter. Sterlington goes back to work. Ashley brings the Panthers up to the line. Two-back set as usual. Davis gets the call. There's the
Fumble. Oak Grove got the ball.
Sterlington fumbles the football. Oak Grove gets it back. Big number 64, Brandon Birch, on the recovery for Oak Grove. What a turn of events as the Sterlington Panthers give Oak Grove a turnover instead of the other way around. Oak Grove's football at the 21-yard line of Sterlington.
Well, let's just see if we can capitalize like they did.
Tremendous opportunity here for the Tigers as the offensive unit gets back out on the field. Rogers will set up from the shotgun. Owens wide right, Showers through the left. Smith in the backfield. He keeps the ball, goes left. Tristan Rogers over the left side. There goes Rogers, flag on the play. Rogers is in, but the Whitecaps waving it off. Probably going to be a bad block or a hold, but we showed that we can do it. And Sterlington has got to be sitting back on their heels.
There's two flags on the play, we'll see.
They're in the same spot.
Both of them holding against us.
A pretty obvious hold that time as both line judges saw it.
Should be from the spot of the foul, not from the...
10 yards from the spot of the foul. That'll pack them up about 8 yards from the line of scrimmage. They'll be at the 28-yard line, where it'll be first down and 18.
But we've given them something to think about. That's the thing.
Still tremendous field position as everybody bit on the handoff to Smith, and Rogers was able to turn it back to the outside and go in for a potential score without the penalty. He lines up under center this time. Pitches the ball to Smith. He's turned outside and caught in the backfield. A great play that time by number 45 of Sterlington. Nathan Keene to protect against the run.
Nathan just didn't let us get started.
A loss of 3.5. It'll bring up second down and 21.5 yards to go from the 31.5-yard line. And the Tigers sputtering here a little bit after the foul. But as you say, this is all gravy here because we got the ball on a turnover. From the shotgun, Rogers takes the snap, turns it inside, a flag on the play.
Tristan Rogers keeps it himself.
Rogers down at the 30-yard line, and the flag thrown right behind him, which would make it look like holding again, and sure enough it is. That'll back them up 10 more yards. Unless they decline, which I would decline because that'd make it third down and long instead of second down and extra long. We'll just wait and see what they say.
They say and mark it off.
Sterlington says they'll take the penalty. They want to back them up. So it'll bring up third and 31 from the 42-yard line. Well, folks, I don't remember a time so far this year when we've been second down and 31 yards to go.
We need one of them second 31 down pass plays or...
From the shotgun, Tristan Rogers for the Oak Grove Tigers. And he will look to throw, has great blocking. He finally does get it away. Show's with the reception. Show's still on his feet. Down to the 25-yard line goes Sean Show's. Number 11, a great catch in traffic, by the way. A great throw, pinpoint accuracy from Rogers.
Sean going up and just grabbing that one and coming down with it and then running with determination after he made the reception.
So it's third now and a long 13 for the Tigers. That looks a lot different than second and 31.
Yeah, we got 2 downs to pick it up. So just need to make good positive yardage.
18-yard reception that time by Shows. As Rogers goes back up under center, they'll run the option. He options to throw it across the middle to Corey Strong. Strong! Touchdown, Oak Grove! This ball game is tied with 6:40 left in the second quarter.
Just a slant pass across the middle, Roy, and these fans are going crazy.
Tight end Corey Strong, his first reception of the year, I believe, and it is a monster.
It's a big one.
12-12 is the score as Jones comes on to attempt the extra point. And the Tiger fans are nothing less than absolutely thrilled.
We just need to block on this and let Clarence kick that ball.
A good snap. The ball is up, and it's good. Oak Grove leads 13-12 with 6:40 left in the first half here in Sterlington. We will be back with more exciting Tiger football in just a moment.
Clem's Creations, located on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove, specializes in creating the perfect floral arrangement for any occasion. Using fresh-cut or silk flowers, Clem's designs beautiful centerpieces, wreaths, stands, corsages, and more. In addition to their floral department, Clem's also offers a variety of gifts and novelties, including a large selection of specialty items for Oak Grove Tiger fans. And if the event calls for a tuxedo, look no further. As this area's tux rental headquarters, Clem's has several styles to choose from and will measure, order, and have you ready to go in just a few days. Need to add a personal touch to clothing or gifts? Monogramming is another special service available at Clem's Creations. And for your convenience, Clem's also serves as a local utility payment center. Simply drop your payment off and they'll do the rest. Flowers, gifts, services, and convenience. You'll find it all at Clem's Creations on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove. Clem's Creations, creating smiles across the community.
Set to kick off for Oak Grove. Back deep to receive. Number 32, J.J. Douglas for Sterlington. Clarence kicks it high down the sideline, out of bounds.
Didn't need
That'll
that.
be a procedure penalty against Oak Grove. They can opt to take it on the 35 or re-kick. They say they'll...
Well, they can take it where it went out of bounds.
Oh, okay, and it's marked at the 37. And they will opt to take it at the 37-yard line. It'll be first down, Sterlington, at their own 37-yard line, and the offensive unit will come onto the field trailing for the first time this year. 13-12 is the score. Oak Grove with a 1-point lead over the Panthers, the 2A Panthers of Sterlington. A match dominated by the Tigers for so long that it's kind of been a rivalry that has grown the last 2 years as Sterlington has come of age. Ashley hands off to Hurtado, and the defensive unit has caught the fire too.
They've come to life. Roy, I think it's a rivalry that Sterlington was starting before we realized it was started, you know. So maybe we woke up to the fact that Sterlington just don't like us when we go on the field with them.
Second down and 7 from very close to the 40-yard line. Sterlington, having made it very well known that during the game we are the enemy, and I think that's the way football is played. As Ashley sets up under center, keeps the ball and is tackled immediately in the backfield. Back there so quickly is Chase Craig. And boy, if we can keep Chase healthy this year, we've got a tremendous defensive ball player there.
I see us rotating them linemen in and out, Roy. That could become a factor as the ball game goes on.
Third and 10 from the original line of scrimmage, the 37-yard line of Sterlington. And not only are they behind, now they're facing third and long, a rare situation for Sterlington as well.
And the weapons they got back there, they got a lot of options.
Ashley looks to throw, goes way back, sets up the screen perfectly, hits Hurtado in mid-stride. Fernando Hurtado steps out of bounds at the 34-yard line after gaining not only a first down, but about 30 yards.
A screen set up to perfection. They got us to bite in on that screen, and nobody was out there to cover Hurtado, and he was wide open out in the flat here and took the reception right up the sideline.
Defensive units are trained to recognize when the quarterback takes a 10-step drop to guard against the screen. But our guys haven't seen a screen pass yet this year. That's their first one. And it worked well for the Panthers as they now have the ball 1st and 10 at the 34-yard line of the Tigers as Ashley hands it off to Davis. Davis, though, grabbed by Kobe Stevens and slammed to the ground at the 30-yard line. A gain of 4 on the play.
Kobe met him with a little authority there.
So it'll be 2nd down and 5 as they mark it actually at the 29-yard line. 4:45 left in the first half. Oak Grove with a 1-point lead, 13-12. Sterlington with the ball in Tiger territory once again. As Ashley sets, keeps, and is tackled behind the line of scrimmage.
Okay.
No, he wasn't. Well ahead of the line of scrimmage.
Well, I don't think that was John Moore. It's either Kobe or one of those other guys that made the stop.
Brings up 3rd and 3.
3-yard gain on the play. 3rd and a long 2. And the Tigers need a timeout as Coach Dalrymple saw something he thought he might be able to pinpoint about the Sterlington offense. We will return to Sterlington, Louisiana for more Tiger football after a word from our sponsors.
Goldman Equipment Company at 7340 Highway 65 North in Lake Providence is proud to be a sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. As your local John Deere dealership, Goldman's is there for you to provide service and support before and after the sale. No matter what your specialty, we offer the finest equipment under the sun, along with the quality, innovation, integrity, and commitment you have come to expect. Trained service professionals are on staff to assist you in all your parts and service needs, from residential and commercial to agriculture to construction and forestry, providing that not only is nothing built like a Deere, nothing is backed like one either. Be sure to stop by our showroom on 65 North across from beautiful Lake Providence and see our large selection of gift ideas from adults to kids. Toys, die-cast replicas, clothing, home and garden, and tools, just to name a few. Call Goldman's today at 559-2930 or 1-800-960-4732 and find out how you can own the quality, reliability, and durability of a John Deere at a surprisingly affordable price. Nothing runs like a Deere.
Showing on the clock, it's the second quarter. Sterlington versus Oak Grove, 13-12, the score. Oak Grove leads. Sterlington has the football, 3rd down and a long 2. They are on the 26-yard line. Ashley hands the ball off to Hurtado. He has the first down.
Jones made
That's
the stop.
31-yard line.
Jones made the stop. He tried to strip that ball.
Clarence Jones working hard from his outside linebacker's position. Clarence has stepped up and really become a leader on the defensive unit of the Tigers. He's a sophomore this year at 5'7", 193 pounds, has turned into quite an athlete. He was the manager for the varsity team for several years and knows the team well. Davis doing some nifty running over there. Finally pulled down just prior to crossing the 5-yard line. Looks like he did get across the 5. It'll be first and goal to go. Dusty Myers on the stop over there for Oak Grove.
Well, we had it strung out, and Davis just quick enough to cut it back, and we didn't have anybody there to follow it up, but Brent Pardon done his job of turning it back in.
Well, that's all we can ask, is just to make sure they do contain over there, turn it back up, and give our guys a chance. Sterlington knocking on the door from the 5, first and goal. They give it to Hurtado, and guess what he does with it? He just slamps right on in there as Fernando Hurtado, in his 4th year as a starter for the Panthers, knows exactly what to do with the football.
Well, he's just a good running back. You got to give him that.
The Panthers retake the lead, and it grows quiet here in the Oak Grove stands. 18-13 is the score. The Panthers going to have to call timeout as there's some uncertainty about how they want to attempt this extra point. 3:11 remaining here in the first half. Oak Grove trails 18-13, and we'll be back with the point after attempt in just a moment.
The Corner Market and Nursery, located on Main Street in Oak Grove, is this area's home and garden headquarters, offering a large selection of live indoor and outdoor plants, fresh-cut floral arrangements, homegrown fruits and vegetables, and the ever-popular green peanuts. With autumn fast approaching, the Corner Market and Nursery will have just what you need for your fall gardens and flower beds and will help bring the beauty of the season to your home decor. Come by and check out their new shipment of fall plants and browse the gift shop, where you'll find a great selection of unique home furnishings and gifts for everyone on your list. The Corner Market and Nursery also offers a beautiful selection of oak rockers and cypress swings and gliders, perfect for backyard relaxation and entertainment. Shop the Corner Market and Nursery for plants, produce, gifts, and more, and be sure to call them at 428-2727 and place your order for green peanuts. The Corner Market and Nursery in Oak Grove, bringing you the beauty, the fragrance, and the taste of each new season.
Welcome you to Sterlington, Louisiana. 18-13 is the score. If you have just joined us, Sterlington just scored to retake the lead, which they lost a few moments ago as Oak Grove posted its second touchdown of the evening and added an extra point, 13-12. Then Sterlington marched back down the field, and it's now 18-13. Ashley throws it, and it's incomplete. I don't know why they didn't try to run it that time, Ricky Allen. They've had enormous success on the ground.
With the weapons they got in the backfield, Roy, I don't understand that.
I would call that a play calling mistake with 3:11 remaining. 18-13 is your score. Oak Grove trailing Sterlington. We'll be back in just a moment.
My name's Mackenzie Crosby.
Well, hi, Mackenzie. It's good to meet you. My name is Annette Mercer, and this is Mr. Robert Mercer. And did you know that we're the folks that bought your papa's business? And guess what? If you still need to bring your car in here, we can sure fix it for you.
Robert and Annette Mercer, who recently purchased Felmer's Automotive Clinic from Phil and Linda Helmer, are proud to continue as supporters of the Oak Grove Tigers and look forward in joining with West Carroll in their community pride and spirit. Phil Helmer will remain as service manager, and all repairs and inspections are continuing as usual.
Papa is fixing stickles.
From old to new, or from large to small, Felmer's has qualified mechanics and the technical know-how to keep your car or truck on the road. Felmer's also services East and West Carroll Parish school buses. As an ASA member, Felmer's accesses all data, a continuously updated repair and diagnostic system. Save money and travel comfortable to all the Tigers games by having your air serviced and engine tuned up by mechanics you have come to know and trust over the past 17 years. Fellmer's Automotive Clinic is located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. Go by or give them a call at 428-4236.
Yay, Tigers!
As Nielsen prepares to kick it, and he does the same thing he's been doing. Smith takes it at the 20. Guy Smith right up the sideline. There goes Guy Smith. Doug Nielsen can't catch it. Guy Smith is a foot race, and Guy is going to win. Oak Grove scores. Flag at midfield. There's Dirty Laundry on the field at the 45-yard line of Sterlington. Guy Smith, a tremendous run back, an 80-yard kick return. I saw the flag thrown. I really didn't see an Oak Grove player close by. Holding is the call at the 45. Block in the back, they say. 45-yard line of the Tigers is where they'll get it.
Well, Roy, I'm going to tell you something. You know, normally when we come over here and play, they let us play. These two teams play, and it's getting pretty ridiculous that the flag throwing we're getting right now is one way.
Penalized for a big 10 yards, and actually it's a 55-yard penalty and a 6-point penalty.
Well, that's 12
Again.
points that's been called back on us so far.
So Oak Grove takes over at their own 45.
But, you know, Oak Grove's used to this kind of stuff. That can have a tendency to work against them.
3 minutes.
That has a tendency to fire up the Tigers.
3 minutes show on the clock from the shotgun, Tristan Rogers. He'll pitch to Smith. Smith has to cut it back up. Nowhere to go. Blocking, breaking down over there on the right side, and they just pour through. They read that perfectly. We just aren't able to react quickly enough there on the line in order to provide the kind of protection necessary to pull that one off. It's a timing play.
You gotta offset some of that speed, and we're not able to offset the speed to be that deep and trying to run out of it that way.
Second down and 16 as Rogers comes up under center and gives the ball to Yates. Chance Yates struggles across the middle. A gain of 4. Or a gain of 2, I guess.
Just Yates straight up the middle. I don't know if we'll stay consistent here, try to get in locker room halftime and do some talking, or we'll try to open it up and go for this first down.
Less than 2 minutes on the clock. Rogers up under center. Yates and Smith in the backfield. Owens at the flanker. It's Owens. Nowhere to go. A loss of 1. Fourth down. Oak Grove will have to punt.
Yeah.
Coleman will come on to do the punting for Oak Grove as they just unable to overcome the penalty.
Yeah. Well, I think it kind of took a little air out of us calling that touchdown back. We'll just have to get in the locker room and regroup.
So the Panthers get a huge break as the Tigers shoot themselves in the foot with the penalty, and they will get the ball back before the end of the first half. 1:37 showing on the clock. There's timeout on the field. We'll be back with more football in just a moment.
Precious Years Daycare, located at 401 Marietta in Oak Grove, is a proud sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. Traylyn Troya, director, and her staff offer loving care for newborns up to 12 years of age. Precious Years is a Class B licensed daycare. They are the only daycare in town offering services for infants, toddlers, preschool, and after-school care. Open from 7 a.m. until 5 p.m. for the convenience of working parents. Traylyn and her trained staff work hard in providing the best of care for your children. As a community and family supporter, Precious Years Daycare says, go get 'em, Tigers, take state. Precious Years Daycare, located in the Thomas Jason Lingo Life Center of the First United Methodist Church building at 401 Marietta, Oak Grove. Give them a call at 428-2414.
Coleman back to punt. West gets it off. It's a high, short kick. Bounces straight up. Justin Dinsmore decides to put an end to its misery at the 38-yard line of Sterlington. They'll have it first and 10 at the 37 with 1.5 minutes left. Well, Ricky, that last series kind of shows how quickly momentum can shift.
Yeah, that's the first time tonight we've really looked flat.
And yellow flags will shift momentum about as quickly and decisively as anything in a high school football game.
We just need to hold them right here.
Ashley will bring his team to the line of scrimmage. They have not yet decided to start the clock, and there is an official timeout. And as we...
Oak Grove took a timeout, Roy.
Oh, Oak Grove decided to take a timeout. Well, as we watch them regroup there, we'll let you know that the rankings that came out, I guess, just today in the newspaper concerning Class 1A football especially, and of course that's what we're interested in, Ricky, shows that the top 8 teams are all from South Louisiana. What a shocker. The Sports Writers Association, of course, heavily weighted in the South, as that's where the vast majority of the population is here in the state of Louisiana, New Orleans and Baton Rouge and below. And they show Port Sulphur, the Bronchos from Port Sulphur at 2-1 as the #1 team. They are 2-1, and they are rated #1. Does that tell you anything about the respect they give the Port Sulphur bunch?
It brings back the memories of '89, Roy. We were 1-3, won in the district, and never was ranked. Won state championship, never was ranked. So.
Perennial favorite Kentwood at 1-2 is ranked 8. We're at 1-2 and not ranked at all. And Vermilion Catholic, South Cameron, LaSalle, East Beauregard, Dunham, St. John, and Kentwood round out the top 8. Ashley gives to Hernando Furtado.
Jones on the stop there.
Jones brings him down along with Kendrick. Excuse me, folks, I got to tell you, it's Cazell Hickman. Timeout on the field. And as the first half winds down, Oak Grove trails 18-13, 1:22 remaining. We'll be right back. Well, we're back after that timeout was spent and accounted for. It's 2nd down and 8. Ashley's going to throw it. Going for the quick strike. Hurtado makes the catch as Dusty Myers tries to break it up. And a very, very costly error by the defensive secondary of Oak Grove, allowing Sterlington to put 6 more on the board here just shortly before halftime.
Yeah, they're not going to throw a flag on that one, though.
And that's a bad mistake. Well, Oak Grove should have seen that coming.
Yeah.
We should have known. We had to contain deep, make sure they didn't get behind us. Dusty just misplayed the throw, and Hurtado had great concentration. Got to give the boys credit.
That was 83, Roy. That wasn't Hurtado. That was... What's his name?
So 25-13 is the score with 1:12 left in the first half. And the balloon has come back down over here on our side of the field. A little deflation, but there's at least one more full half of football left and over a minute left in this half. We'll be back to record it for you in just a second.
Clem's Creations, located on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove, specializes in creating the perfect floral arrangement for any occasion. Using fresh cut or silk flowers, Clem's designs beautiful centerpieces, wreaths, stands, corsages, and more. In addition to their floral department, Clem's also offers a variety of gifts and novelties, including a large selection of specialty items for Oak Grove Tiger fans. And if the event calls for a tuxedo, look no further. As this area's tux rental headquarters, Clem's has several styles to choose from and will measure, order, and have you ready to go in just a few days. Need to add a personal touch to clothing or gifts? Monogramming is another special service available at Clem's Creations. And for your convenience, Clem's also serves as a local utility payment center. Simply drop your payment off, and they'll do the rest. Flowers, gifts, services, and convenience. You'll find it all at Clem's Creations on 224 Main Street in Oak Grove. Clem's Creations, creating smiles across the community.
Will kick the ball off for Sterlington. They own a 12-point lead as they come back quickly here in the second quarter. And it shows a great deal of character for the Panther team as Guy Smith trying to break free over there. Unable to find any kind of major gap, but he does get out to the 35 where it'll be Oak Grove's ball with 1:06 showing on the clock. And as I say, you've really got to give the Panthers credit there. They went down by a point. Looked like Oak Grove was going to establish this game and make it a dogfight. They get the big break on the penalty, block in the back when we actually had a score that would have put us back in the lead, 19-18. They get a hold of the ball and come right back down with it and score. Guy Smith on the carry, he loses a yard on the play.
Well, we got defensive linemen out there tackling the ball carrier on the pitch as soon as he gets it. And that tells you somebody's not blocking up front.
Well, and I can tell you why. You've got Justin Fulmer at 6'4", 270, number 74, up in there. You got a couple other guys that are just absolutely monsters on that line. And Rogers will be thrown for a big loss back inside the 25-yard line. Ryan Allen, number 3.
That's the linebacker shooting the gap. Nobody blocking him there.
Linebacker just slipping through the blocking and wreaking havoc. I think it's time for another tied in play here.
Yeah, that's going to be the end of the half.
And they let the clock run out mercifully. 25-13, Oak Grove trails Sterlington. But we're still in this one, as you know. Oak Grove's a second-half team, Ricky.
We are, and we haven't played as bad as the score shows, Roy, so we need to keep that in our minds. Go in at the end zone and regroup, and the main thing when we come back after half, we need to shut them down on offense, get the ball back, score, and we'll be right back in this thing.
Grab something to eat and drink and get real comfortable. We're coming back with the second half in just a minute.
Goldman Equipment Company at 7340 Highway 65 North in Lake Providence is proud to be a sponsor of Oak Grove Tiger football. As your local John Deere dealership, Goldman's is there for you to provide service and support before and after the sale. No matter what your specialty, we offer the finest equipment under the sun, along with the quality, innovation, integrity, and commitment you have come to expect. Trained service professionals are on staff to assist you in all your parts and service needs, from residential and commercial to agriculture to construction and forestry, providing that not only is nothing built like a Deere, nothing is backed like one either. Be sure to stop by our showroom on 65 North across from beautiful Lake Providence and see our large selection of gift ideas from adults to kids. Toys, die-cast replicas, clothing, home and garden, and tools, just to name a few. Call Goldman's today at 559-2930 or 1-800-960-4732 and find out how you can own the quality, reliability, and durability of a John Deere at a surprisingly affordable price. Nothing runs like a Deere.
My name's Mackenzie Foster.
Well, hi, Mackenzie. It's good to meet you. My name is Annette Mercer, and this is Mr. Robert Mercer. And did you know that we're the folks that bought your papa's business? And guess what? If you still need to bring your car in here, we can sure fix it for you.
Robert and Annette Mercer, who recently purchased Fellmer's Automotive Clinic from Phil and Linda Helmer, are proud to continue as supporters of the Oak Grove Tigers and look forward in joining with West Carroll in their community pride and spirit. Phil Helmer will remain as service manager, and all repairs and inspections are continuing as usual.
Papa is fixing stickles.
From old to new or from large to small, Fellmers has qualified mechanics and the technical know-how to keep your car or truck on the road. Fellmers also services East and West Carroll Parish school buses. As an ASA member, Fellmers accesses all data, a continuously updated repair and diagnostic system. Save money and travel comfortable to all the Tigers games by having your air serviced and engine tuned up by mechanics you have come to know and trust over the past 17 years. Fellmers Automotive Clinic is located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. Go by or give them a call at 428-4236.
Second half of play here in Sterlington, Louisiana. I sure hope you didn't miss the first half, folks. It was an excellent half of high school football. We're looking forward to an even better second half as Clarence Jones sets the kickoff for the Tigers from Oak Grove. Back deep to receive is Douglas for the Panthers of Sterlington. Clarence's kick will be taken at about the 19-yard line. That's number 30, Jamal English. Tackled by Dusty Myers at the 35.
Number 30, Jamal English on the return.
Good kick by Clarence Jones. We just let him make a turn on it.
So Sterlington will come out with a 12-point lead, 25-13, and start the second half, 1st and 10 at their own 35-yard line. They went into halftime after having recaptured the lead. They trailed 13-12 in the middle of the second quarter. Davis breaks it to the outside. Davis still on the go. Davis will score as Freeman falls down. And Sterlington on a quick strike by Mark Davis, the fullback, goes up 31-13 to start the second half.
And that's what we didn't need.
So Sterlington comes out and just immediately says, if you want it, you're going to have to earn it.
Well, they do that on the end of the first half with a long score, and do it again starting the second half.
Nielsen will try it one more time. This time it's good. 20. Well, they don't ever add it, Ricky. 32-13 is the score. 11:41 left in the third quarter, and that didn't take very long.
No, not at all.
Nielsen kicks it high. Jones fair catches it at about the 31-yard line. Clarence doing a good job of covering those kickoffs.
He's right on the spot of fielding those kickoffs.
Sure hands out there. So the Tigers will take over at the 32. 1st and 10. They trail 32-13. 11:40 left here in the third quarter, and the Oak Grove Tigers are down by 19 points. That's just 3 scores. So we'll see what we can accomplish. Smith gets the ball. Pretty good containment. I think he struggled forward for a yard or so before being shoved backwards.
We're not able to do anything with number 62, Lambert, in the middle of that Sterlington line, Roy.
Lambert, an all-state lineman, able to make sure that hole is plugged.
On the opposite side. It wasn't even his side.
Rogers comes back under center. Yates and Smith in the backfield. Fumble on the play. Sterlington has it.
Well, Lambert right there again and picked the ball up.
And Oak Grove has found that gun they've been shooting themselves in the foot with again.
Yes, they have.
Okay, fans, we need your attention.
32-13, 11 minutes on the clock in the third quarter. And Sterlington has scored once here in the second half. They're getting the ball back at the 33-yard line of the Tigers. And they've got to feel real good about their situation right now, Ricky. And here they come to the line with Jake Ashley, the quarterback, getting ready to take the snap and go back to work with the offensive unit of the Panthers. Pitches the ball to Hurtado. There's all kinds of room. First down inside the 20-yard line. Nobody turned him up. Nobody got in his way. The corners were down there. Corners and safeties were down there covering pass patterns and picked him up and made the tackle.
Me and you, Mike, is running the ball the way they're blocking. I believe I can get 2 or 3 yards.
Ricky, my ball running days is over, son. I don't want the ball. Ashley's throwing, tipped, still caught. Man, that's great concentration. Good job by the Tigers to get a hand on the ball at the line of scrimmage.
That's just the difference in luck. It was tipped to their man, and when they tip it, it's tipped to their man. So
all the tips go your way whenever you're got a little momentum
well,
going.
they're playing hard. And that's, Sterlington, even though scores, they got a good lead. They're not letting up on how hard they're playing.
It is 2nd down and 6 at the 15-yard line. Sterlington Panthers marching up the field once again. Here comes Hurtado. He's down to the 6-yard line where it'll be 1st and goal to go. And yes, Ricky, some great blocking by the offensive line.
Straight ahead right off of their guard and tackle. We're not getting a hand on him till he gets about 8 yards down the field.
We're getting no penetration at all. They're controlling the line of scrimmage quite handily. And that makes it tough on the defense to do any containment at all. Ashley gives to Hurtado, and he scores easily right up the middle. 38-13.
He just it was stopped up a little bit where he was trying to go off that guard and tackle, and he just cut it right across the middle of the field and run right by us. We was there, but nobody even stuck a hand out to touch it.
Nielsen comes on once again to attempt an extra point. He is 2 for 4 on extra point kicks this evening. That one is no good. He's 2 for 5. 38-13. Sterlington leads with 9:14 left in the 3rd quarter. We're going to send you to a commercial break. We'll be back with more Tiger football.
The Corner Market and Nursery, located on Main Street in Oak Grove, is this area's home and garden headquarters, offering a large selection of live indoor and outdoor plants, fresh-cut floral arrangements, homegrown fruits and vegetables, and the ever-popular green peanuts. With autumn fast approaching, the Corner Market and Nursery will have just what you need for your fall gardens and flower beds and will help bring the beauty of the season to your home decor. Come by and check out their new shipment of fall plants and browse the gift shop where you'll find a great selection of unique home furnishings and gifts for everyone on your list. The Corner Market and Nursery also offers a beautiful selection of oak rockers and cypress swings and gliders, perfect for backyard relaxation and entertainment. Shop the Corner Market and Nursery for plants, produce, gifts, and more. And be sure to call them at 428-2727 and place your order for green peanuts. The Corner Market and Nursery in Oak Grove, bringing you the beauty, the fragrance, and the taste of each new season.
Sterlington, Nielsen kicking off for the Panthers. Back deep to receive is Owen. Clarence calls for a fair catch at the 26-yard line.
I don't know if this ref threw the flag or not.
No flag on the play. They come out to get the kicking team.
Kickoff.
We're set up on the 40, folks. I imagine you could make that call. I wasn't watching. For that, I was looking down to see who was going to possibly run it back.
Can't pass up the kicker. He was stepping on the line when the kicker kicked the ball, so that makes him offside.
Rogers under center for the Tigers. Keeps it.
Face mask.
Face mask.
Well, we get some
It'll be a
flag.
personal foul, face mask, as well. But it's a well-spent foul, Ricky. Otherwise, it's a touchdown.
He was all going. That's the first penalty they've gotten since they were called for offsides on defense.
15-yard penalty will give the Tigers a first down at the 46-yard line. And the recipient of the second penalty of the night, Sterlington. That one was just a little too flagrant to miss as Chad Lambert grabs the face mask of Tristan Rogers.
Yates running hard up the middle.
Chance Yates. That exchange took place in serious traffic.
Yes, it did.
And Chance was able to get free and rumble forward for 9 big yards into Sterlington territory at their own 45-yard line.
Roy, I'm going to tell you, Chance is coming on at the right time. When we get in district play, I look for him to have big numbers in our district play.
Rogers readies himself. Takes the snap. There goes Yates. And folks, that's the way it's supposed to work. Down to the 30-yard line. He just squirts right through that hole over there on the left side. Good blocking.
He was stopped with about a 2-yard gain, and his legs never quit moving. And he come right out of him and broke it on out and made good yardage.
He burned right on through. A big 15-yard gain for the little fullback. 5'9", 220. That's little, ain't it?
We're not out of this game. If we can score here and get a turnover or so, we can turn this thing right back around.
A four touchdown deficit, 38-13 is your score. Smith gets the toss. Tries to string them out. Down to the 21-yard line goes Guy Smith, a 9-yard gain.
I see one thing. Our offense starting to play hard again. We had gotten down on ourselves, but looks like we picked it back up a notch.
Tigers moving the football here in the middle part of the third quarter after giving up 2 scores very quickly.
Sure, Coach Couple probably had a good long talk with that line while they was on the sideline.
Up to the line come the Tigers. 3 wideouts. Yates up the middle. Nowhere to go, but he does get the first down.
Should have the first down, boy, and he was met at the line of scrimmage and kept turning them legs and got enough out of it for the first down.
Well, the way they mark it, going to be real close.
Well, they didn't give him as far. They did not mark the ball where Chance Yates went down.
Well, unfriendly spots have become a commonplace for Oak Grove.
It's going to be short. I had no idea they were going to spot it there.
The clock shows 7:16. 38-13 is the score. And Yates doing a good job regardless of what the outcome of this may be. It'll be 3rd and inches as Oak Grove is unable to come up with the first down.
It'll be 3rd and inches for the Tigers.
Well,
If you missed the first half, folks, you missed seeing the momentum shift rapidly 2 different times, once in favor of the Tigers and once in favor of the Panthers. The shift in favor of the Tigers came on a very decisive offensive set, a 2-play drive down the field to go ahead 13-12. The shift to the Panthers came on a flag that we feel was unnecessary at midfield on a run back. And you notice Ryan Allen, the linebacker, jumping in there. That's every single play.
Well, he was setting up for a chance to get that ball up the middle, and he was zeroed in on Chance, come across the line of scrimmage.
First down, Oak Grove. A mistake on the part of the Panthers will give Oak Grove a first down at the 15-yard line. We should have some sort of play that could counter that little mini blitz.
Well, I like the side of the shotgun. We've looked better out of the shotgun as far as being able to run the option or not than we have when we go under center.
Rogers back to the line. The Tigers 1st and 10 at the 15. Rogers caught in the backfield.
Never touched. They come through, never touched.
Well, I can understand one guy getting through, but three, I'm not sure about.
40 come off this end out here on the our right side offense and never was touched.
Outside linebacker, and a good one. Got to give him credit. He knew what to do.
That was a blown blocking assignment there.
Somebody just didn't pick up their man, and that's a shame. So the Tigers come back up. It's 2nd down and 15 from the 20. The pitch to Smith. They turn him outside, turn him back inside, and nowhere to go. A yard on the play. It'll be 3rd down and 14 from about the 19-yard line.
Coach Diver just wanting him to cut it up and run it hard instead of trying to do all that finesse. They just got too much speed. If we try to finesse them, we're just letting the pursuit catch up with us.
Well, and you know, we don't want to sound like the offense is sputtering here, folks, because actually what it is great containment on the part of the Panther defense. Out of the shotgun. Rogers, 3rd down and long. And my goodness, they come with everybody. And it'll be 4th down at the 25.
We you can see it.
Well, folks,
we're not containing the middle of the line at all.
The Panther defense just poured through there like water through a strainer. And we need to throw a little line in there and clog something up.
Well, we need to try to sure enough get in somebody's way and stop them for a minute.
Rogers under center at the 25. He looks to throw. Yates catches the ball. Chance Yates turns it upfield. But he does not get the 1st down. It'll be Panthers ball at their own 13-yard line. An excellent effort that time and a good call. Good play.
Yeah.
Out of the shotgun, or out from under center, actually. And a little better containment that time. I said containment, a little better blocking that time by Oak Grove.
At least we got the pass off.
Sterlington with 4:15 left in the 3rd quarter has the ball again. They lead by 25 as they get the big stop here against the Tigers.
Contact a band member.
And that's not as demoralizing as it may seem, because we did have a good successful drive to get to that point. We broke down once we got in the red zone down there, but we've come out with a good play there, and man, the Sterlington offense rushes to the line of scrimmage, and man, I mean, they look like they're really going to get with it. And they hand off and lose a yard.
Well, that's one of the few times you'll see Matata not gain anything. Matter of fact, lose yardage like you said.
I'm not real sure, but maybe the play clock was running down or something. I don't know what the deal was.
That was it. They were late getting number 22 into the ball game, and the play clock had run down to just a few seconds.
So the Panthers come back out. They send 2 men wide to the left. That little number 22 is Ryan Hammock. He's supposed to be extremely fast. They throw for Darmstetter. Incomplete. 3rd and 10.
Well, they might start doing things that like we usually do. Once we get ahead like this, we usually start practicing stuff. So they might be trying to give that quarterback a little throwing experience.
They say that Hammock is a 4.3 sprinter for 40 yards, which is so far above average that he's probably one of only a handful of guys in the entire state with that kind of speed. He sets up out here in the slot position. And a backward handoff to Hurtado, but not real successful as Jones and Myers combined to make the tackle at the 16-yard line.
That's the first time all night we've held them on offense.
4th down, they'll have to punt, and I'll have to look up his number. That's number 70, Josh Edwards.
Number 10. 70. Oh, okay. Sorry.
He's an offensive lineman. And Coach Dalrymple heads out onto the field with a timeout. 3:02 remaining in the third quarter. Timeout on the field. We'll be right back.
The Corner Market and Nursery, located on Main Street in Oak Grove, is this area's home and garden headquarters, offering a large selection of live indoor and outdoor plants, fresh-cut floral arrangements, homegrown fruits and vegetables, and the ever-popular green peanuts. With autumn fast approaching, the Corner Market and Nursery will have just what you need for your fall gardens and flower beds and will help bring the beauty of the season to your home decor. Come by and check out their new shipment of fall plants and browse the gift shop where you'll find a great selection of unique home furnishings and gifts for everyone on your list. The Corner Market and Nursery also offers a beautiful selection of oak rockers and cypress swings and gliders, perfect for backyard relaxation and entertainment. Shop the Corner Market and Nursery for plants, produce, gifts, and more. And be sure to call them at 428-2727 and place your order for green peanuts. The Corner Market and Nursery in Oak Grove, bringing you the beauty, the fragrance, and the taste of each new season.
Substitution penalty gives the Panthers 5 more yards. It's 4th and only 2. They're going to go for it. Or they think they are, and they do exactly what they meant to do.
Well, I opened my mouth too soon.
They did exactly what everybody in the stadium except the defensive line of the Tigers knew they were going to do. Get up, make a hard snap count, draw them offside, get your first down.
Well, what's the discussion?
The officials taking their time to mark it off.
Against the Tigers.
So 2 penalties. The first one very questionable. Give the Panthers a first down.
Ball spotted at the 36-yard line.
Ricky, in times past, I would have been quite irate about all of that.
I've got to admit, you have pretty well, it's about the time I'd have been having to say Brother Roy. But,
Calm down,
I hadn't had to say that all year.
Ashley brings them to the line, and he gives the ball to guess who? That's Fernando Hurtado. And another Panther first down. And they don't need much of a break
No, they don't.
to really put it on you.
39-yard line. Tackle made by number 83.
To be first down at the 39 instead of Oak Grove ball now after the penalties.
Boy, we've really let the penalties change this ball game tonight. And I said we let, so
Well,
I'm not aiming that towards any referee.
Well, no, and I have no idea where these guys are from or who they like best or anything about them. But it has seemed very one-sided, and the penalties came at just horrible times for us. There goes Davis.
Holding right there. We don't go get that call.
Mark Davis finally run down inside the 20-yard line. No flags.
Dustin Myers just point-blank held there in the backfield, and that's all I got to say about that.
And it's Sterlington first down at the 16-yard line. Well, how things can change. Once again, momentum looked like it was going to head back our direction, and bam. Sterlington picks up a couple of quick penalties, and we're back in the red zone looking at the possibility of another Sterlington score. A fumbled lateral. The ball is still free. Oak Grove has it. So a big break for the Tigers there, Ricky. And poetic justice allows Oak Grove to get the ball back at the 23-yard line.
Well, we hadn't stopped scrapping out there, so regardless of the score, I got to say the guys hadn't quit scrapping. They still out there
fortunate
trying.
turn of events as we trail by 25 with 1:24 left in the third quarter. And we're running down here at a time that we're going to have to get real busy real quick to get back in this ball game. Scoop keeps the ball. Gets out through the 25 where he'll be stopped. Gain of 3. Will be second down and 7.
Rogers on the carry out to the 25-yard line.
He didn't make the handoff that time to Chance, so seen something he thought he should keep it on it. He made his read and kept the ball.
Brandon Cole, you need to come to the press box.
And the Tigers come to the line with Rogers in the shotgun. Ooh. Takes the snap, looks to throw, throws deep. That's Childs. He's on the run. He makes the catch.
Oh, no.
It comes loose. He says it's the catch. The ground caused the fumble, says the official. The other officials arguing with him. The Sterlington fans are booing.
He's calling it down right there. They calling it a catch right there.
It's a catch at the 35-yard line of Sterlington. Tremendous job by Sean Strauss. And, man, I was afraid they was going to rule it a fumble, but the ground knocked it loose. He was so stretched out that when his arms and the ball hit the ground, it popped loose.
Yeah.
But his knees were already down, and it's Oak Grove's football, 1st and 10 at the 35.
However it happened, that's what the ref saying, that he made the catch and the ground caused the fumble. And as you know, whenever he hit the ground, the ball was down right there.
Tremendous concentration and second effort there by Sean Schaus.
Hey, give that ref credit for sticking with his call.
Oak Grove comes to the line. Rogers up under center. Owens in the slot. Rogers, oh my son.
We have not learned.
Read your option.
We have not learned that we cannot stop and try to go back the other way because their pursuit is there.
Second down and 13 from the 38.
We're not being very smart at times.
A 3-yard loss on that play, and actually, that should have turned up the field. You might not have got anywhere but the line of scrimmage, but that's better than where you're at.
He was stopping and wanting to go back the other way, and that pursuit, they have had pursuit on us all night. Matter of fact, that's a lot of what's made the tackles been pursuit from behind. So,
and the end of the third quarter, they'll swap in. 38-13 is your score. We'll be back.
My name is Mackenzie Crosby.
Well, hi, Mackenzie. It's good to meet you. My name is Annette Mercer, and this is Mr. Robert Mercer. And did you know that we're the folks that bought your Papa's business? And guess what? If you still need to bring your car in here, we can sure fix it for you.
Robert and Annette Mercer, who recently purchased Felmer's Automotive Clinic from Phil and Linda Helmer, are proud to continue as supporters of the Oak Grove Tigers and look forward in joining with West Carroll in their community pride and spirit. Phil Helmer will remain as service manager, and all repairs and inspections are continuing as usual. From old to new, or from large to small, Felmer's has qualified mechanics and the technical know-how to keep your car or truck on the road. Felmer's also services East and West Carroll Parish school buses. As an ASA member, Felmer's accesses all data, a continuously updated repair and diagnostic system. Save money and travel comfortable to all the Tigers games by having your air serviced and engine tuned up by mechanics you have come to know and trust over the past 17 years. Felmer's Automotive Clinic is located at 400 South Constitution Street in Oak Grove. Go by or give them a call at 428-4236.
Back, Tigers football, 2nd and 13. Rogers on the keeper. Back across the original line of scrimmage. That'll be 3rd and long.
Number 74, I forget his name's on the stop there.
So the Tigers at least get it back up there. 3rd and 8. 5-yard gain on that one. And the Tigers really, really need a first down here.
Yeah. Fulmer on the stop on that play.
It's the 4th quarter. 38-13 is your score. 25-point deficit. And if you're going to make a ball game out of this, now's the time. From the shotgun, offside, Sterlington. defensive end over there just thinking maybe he'd get a little jump on the play.
He didn't mean to. And
5-yard penalty. It'll be 3rd down and 3 after they march this one off. And that looks a lot better than 3rd down and 8.
Offsides against the Panthers.
it gives us more options there.
If they'll do that one more time, we can get that 1st down.
We're in 2-down yardage. We just need to make positive yardage on this play.
Rogers will go up under center. 2 men to the right, 1 to the left, 2 in the backfield. The pitch to Smith. Smith has the 1st down, and he's inside the 20-yard line. Guy Smith, and that's what we've been missing, Ricky. When he gets the pitch, explode into that defense.
He got tripped up in the backfield, not able to really turn it up and go, but still made positive yardage and got the
But
1st
once
down.
he got free, he really turned up the speed. And we've looked like we've been looking for who's going to hit us next instead of just really bringing it to him. Shaw's wide left, everybody else in the box.
Jones up the middle.
And
Owens only carries.
Owens, I said Jones.
Derek Owens, loss of 1 on the play, 2nd down and 11. That hasn't worked very well tonight. I think one time he got in the clear and made a pretty good run on that play. From the shotgun now, 2nd and 11. Rogers looking to throw, sees a hole, takes it himself. Flag at the line of scrimmage.
Rogers.
Gotta be holding
12, Sam Edwards.
from where I was sitting.
Flag on the play.
That's what it'll be. 10-yard penalty. It'll be 2nd down and 21.
Well, if they don't decline it.
Panther fans, 4th quarter brought to you by Glenwood Sports Care.
And we'll have to
Proudly serving as a fifth
wait
quarter
as
provider
the
for
Panthers
service
are
and
taking their time deciding. They should be charged with a timeout. You got to make a decision here.
Active in our community.
I'm not sure they're smart in stepping that and all, but they are. Had to make it 3rd down and 10, and with the way their defense are pursuing, I don't believe I'd have.
Panthers take the penalty, 2nd down and 21, 9:30 left in the ball game. The Tigers had it inside the 20-yard line at the 18. Now they're back to the 30-yard line, scrambling for something to do. Rogers gets it away, caught by Owens. A flag way down deep. Flag thrown at the 15-yard line in the secondary down there. Owens made the catch.
Defensive holding, I hope.
Yeah, made the catch at about the 23. They're going to have to
holding,
discuss
it's
it
automatic
here.
1st down. That's what it is, automatic 1st down.
Okay, holding against the defense.
Take the penalty, boys. Take the penalty. That should be a 1st down.
And I guess the decision here is, do we take the penalty or where the ball was? I really don't know which it will be.
Well, it's automatic 1st down with the penalty. So we definitely want the penalty.
They got it sorted out now, and they'll march it off, and it'll be Oak Grove's ball at the 13. 1st down.
Well, I guess I'm wrong. I thought defensive holding was automatic.
2nd down. 2nd down and 5 at the 13.
It is in the pros, isn't it?
Yeah.
5 yards. Well, it's just a 5-yard penalty, too. So
It'll be 2nd and 5 for the Tigers.
I'm wrong.
Rogers comes up under center. Looks to throw. Man, I have no idea where it went. Oh, he never did get it off. Yeah.
That time he went throw, 40 was all over him.
Number 40 for the Panthers. Seth Humphreys in there quickly and breaking up that play. It'll be 3rd down and 7. Back at the 15-yard line, and Oak Grove is playing a little sporadic here in this drive.
We're not consistent at all.
We've struggled to be consistent in the way that we're handling the ball. Rogers under center, takes the snap, gives it to Yates, and Chance Yates down to the 10-yard line where he'll be short of a first down by a yard. It'll be 4th down.
I was going to say a while ago, why did we get away from Chance carrying the ball up the middle when we was doing all that struggling? We tried to get too fancy and started losing yardage and got completely away from Chance up the middle where we was making positive yardage.
We've been very fortunate to retain possession on this drive here in the 4th quarter. 7.5 minutes left, 25 points down. Oak Grove has the ball. Yates has the first down inside the 10-yard line. It'll be 1st down and goal to go for the Tigers.
He had to turn it outside and it's close. So
well, they're saying measure it. And then we got another friendly spot, Ricky. Well, folks, I don't know what to tell you other than this. The clock is working us over along with, seems like a few other folks. 7:26 remaining in the 4th quarter. Sterlington will take it over on downs at their own 8-yard line, 9-yard line.
Teddy got those starters in there. That's where they hadn't learned a lesson yet.
Well, and I have to say, in Sterlington's defense, neither has West Monroe and a whole lot of other teams, Ricky. They get down deep in a ball game way ahead, and they still got their main guns on the field.
Well, I guess that's just something Vic does.
Well,
but you take a chance right here getting their people hurt. It's not necessary.
And I understand the logic and agree wholeheartedly with taking them out of there.
I remember last year that number 77 they had, that big lineman, got hurt in this part of the game right here when it was way a lot further out of reach than what it is right now, and kept him out there. And then at home, he did the same thing to Hurtado, and he went off limping.
Gain of 5, 2nd down and 5, as Sterlington looks to bring it out of trouble here. That's the delayed draw with Hurtado. He's at midfield and still going. Freeman's the only one that can stop him. Great tackle by Kevin Freeman.
Good tackle by Freeman.
The 38-yard line of Oak Grove. And the line of scrimmage being absolutely dominated by the Panthers in the whole ball game, basically, but especially here in the second half.
Well, we've done a lot of substituting in the middle, taking our big guys out, and I'm just wondering at some point we need to leave them in there and let them play.
Panthers come to the line 1st and 10 at the 38-yard line, 37-yard line of the Tigers. Ashley gives to Davis. Davis gets a yard before being hauled down. And there on the tackle is Cazell Hickman, number 66. 6 minutes left, 38-13 is the score. Sterlington over Oak Grove. Beautiful night for football. Just looked like it was going to be a real ball game in the second quarter.
But just like you say, it just couldn't ask for a better night to play football.
And a great stadium here. Sterlington, the recipient of a beautiful new stadium. That ball is dropped, picked up by Clarence Jones. Dropped again, picked up by Patrick Hill. Oak Grove ball at midfield. That was a backward pass and fumble. The receiver for Sterlington didn't know the rules and didn't try to pick it up.
The ball that it was, the guy that was intended to didn't ever realize that was a lateral, but the outside split end did. He tried to go for the ball, but we'd already made our moves toward it, and wound up we fumbled it once or twice before we advanced it.
So with 5:33 left in the ball game, Oak Grove has the ball at midfield and trailing by 25. See if we can do a little something here. Rogers, sacked. Sacked at the 40-yard line of Oak Grove. A 9-yard loss. It'll be second down and 19. The near side line judge had it where the contact was made. The far side line judge said, oh no, let's make it back here at the 40. We have no friend over there on the far side of the field, in case you was wondering.
Yeah.
It matters very little at this point in the ball game, folks, but it mattered a lot back there a while ago when it first started happening. Rogers takes the snap, pitches to Smith, and he's caught for another loss. Does a good job of at least getting a couple more yards from where he was actually hit. It'll be 3rd and 21. Well, the Tigers are being attacked by the first-string defense with a 25-point lead. Del Ashley says, you know, if we can win this one by 80, I'd just like it that much better.
Yeah. Yeah.
4 minutes remaining, and you can say what you want to. This is strictly about, they've had their nose rubbed in it for a long time, and they're going to try to do the same thing. Oh, what a tremendous effort by Sean Shouse with a one-handed effort. That's all he can reach it with that left hand, and he just couldn't quite get enough of the ball to pull it in.
Sean hurt his shoulder on that play.
4th down as the Tigers will be forced to punt. Wes Coleman on the field for Oak Grove, and I wouldn't be surprised but what that'll be the last trip out there for the first-string offense for Oak Grove.
Yeah. Hope Childs is going to be all right. He extended that shoulder on that fall.
Well, there's no point in us risking any injuries to our starters in a non-district contest that seemingly is out of reach. If he touched that, it's going to be Oak Grove's ball. They say he didn't.
Ball is down at the 18-yard line. With the
So Sterlington will take over with 3:53 left at their own 18-yard line and a 25-point lead.
Sterlington players run into themselves back there on that punt. Some of them shook up on that.
Ashley leads the starting rotation for Sterlington back out onto the field. And this, by the way, folks, and we talk a lot about the fact they use these boys regardless. These boys have played together for 4 years. These were his same starters 4 years ago, with the exception of 1 or 2. Ashley Rawls was the quarterback then. Ashley is now. But this is kind of the same group. Linemen, running backs.
Seen a figure how many starters did they lose from last year?
Well, they returned 17 of 22 starters
17
overall.
So
They didn't lose anybody, basically. Nobody that you could count.
October 25th.
But the biggest thing they'll lose this year is all that backfield that's been there, like you say, for 4 years.
3:20 showing on the clock, and they're taking their time, obviously, letting the play clock run down a little bit.
They'll kind of find out how we felt whenever we lost Kevin Brown.
Hurtado got hit, but they didn't bring him down. Myers gets him. A couple of Tigers down, shaking up on the play. Hill and Jones
First down, Panthers.
getting up real slow down there. I think they took licks after the play went by them. And no flag. First down, Panthers at their 45-yard line.
I'm sure Sterlington will suffer a little when losing those 2 kids out of their backfield next year.
Well, I have no idea because they don't play anybody else. They may have a couple of kids. May have a couple of kids on the back burner that are real wheel horses, but if they have no experience, it'll hurt them.
Yeah, and that's the thing I'm getting at. You know, nobody's come in and played any backup, or they don't have a junior varsity team put out there like we put out over the years. You know, as soon as we got ahead, we give a lot of our kids playing time.
Davis down across midfield to the 45-yard line of Oak Grove. And the official looks at the down marker and marks it so it's a first down.
Yeah.
Spots it for the first down.
You know, I want to. These kind of ball games are going to make us a good ball club in the district.
You better believe
and
it.
when we start playing in 1A ball, and I don't, you know, this Sterlington ball club right here can play with a lot of ball clubs. I'm going to tell you, it don't matter what classification you go in.
They beat 5A Ouachita the first game of the season. That ought to tell us a lot.
Yep.
Hurtado gets the call.
32.
Oh, I'm sorry. That was Douglas.
And look, we see subs come in.
Finally, we get a few substitutes.
Brings up second down.
I have no idea who their second team is, folks, because they've never played us before.
Number 10.
Darren Sutton comes in at quarterback.
Backfield DeShante Mitchell and number 32.
DeShante Mitchell and J.J. Douglas are in the backfield. And Douglas has been the kick returner. Mitchell gets the call. Good pop right up the middle.
Mitchell on the carry.
Good gain on the play. It'll be third down and about a yard remaining for the Panthers. Second team unit.
Mitchell's
With
an eighth
less
grader.
than 1 minute on the clock, and the clock continues to run. And they'll watch the play clock and kind of take it easy.
Third choice for the Panthers.
Well, this one is definitely history, Ricky. We want to say a great big word of thanks to all of the folks who have sponsored the rebroadcast of Oak Grove Tiger football. PTM, Providence Television Ministries, Delta Cable Vision, all of the folks, CMA Cable. Thanks Steve Dooley for his persistence and help with the camera and doing Inside Oak Grove football. He and Tony Brumley, be sure and watch that this coming Thursday night as they recap this game and also preview the game next week at home against, guess who? Ouachita Christian. OCS coming back to town.
Yeah, and OCS thinks they have a really good ball club, so that'll be another one of those AA schools we get to match up against, see how we can play.
38-13 is the final here in Sterlington as they come away with a victory, but certainly not the one they were looking for. I don't know if they'll go down and have their picture made in front of the scoreboard this year like they've done the last two times that they beat Oak Grove and make this the Super Bowl of their year, but perhaps that's beginning to fritter away a little for them.
I think, you know, this ball game could have been a whole different ball game if a couple of little callbacks hadn't happened there. So, but even so, you know, it's another learning process for us.
Thanks for watching, folks. Make sure you make it to church this Sunday. Make sure you make it down to Tiger Stadium to watch the Tigers play. I'm Roy Fettmiller for Ricky Allen.